Come on, you thief! I'll break you open if I have to.
Yes, Richard. I don't care. I've already told you what needs to be... Give me just a moment. Do you always eavesdrop on the conversations of strangers so flagrantly? Or am I a special case? If you've come for the bar, the entrance is right there. Just remember to wipe the sand from your shoes. Wipe at least 3 times. Or, if you didn't come for a drink, move exactly 5 yards away from me. At least 5 yards. Those protein shakes are starting to cause permanent damage, Travis. You can't seriously suggest that I just let her do whatever.
Hey, just trying to help and give you a different angle.
Believe me, I've considered every possible angle. I understand this is a public space, but this is a private talk. Move exactly 5 yards away and let us finish. Apology accepted. Remember, exactly 5 yards. Bend the rules in your own house. Here, they matter. Off! Now.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow? Mr. Harrow, I'm aware that you may be experiencing a slight lack of motivation right now. And we'll surely be coming back to this condition of yours later during our sessions. But for now, I just want you to acknowledge its existence. And that's good to hear. Now, in order to keep us focused, I always limit the session length to exactly 1 hour, hence the alarm. However, since this is your first session, I'll allow a few questions, if there's anything. Reality show? Please elaborate. That's very nicely put, and I'm glad that you feel that way. Yes, I do try to be as supportive as possible towards all of my clients. It could be said that therapy is just an episode in one's life series, so the therapist role is usually considered to be a minor one. But how much screen time someone gets in one's life is often superseded by the influence they have on it. So we've yet to see how much of a role I'll play in your life. Mr. Harrow, I assure you that I am a licensed psychotherapist with all the necessary education, supervision, and experience to do this job. If my word is not good enough, the evidence surrounds you. I know that sometimes it's easier to deal with situations like this by questioning everything, including my capabilities. However, I assure you, I'm capable of helping you with your troubles, and together we can work on improving your life together. Now, I have a question for you. Why are you all of a sudden focused on this life is a show metaphor? I don't follow. The answers to what questions? Mr. Harrow, I have neither the interest nor the desire to punish you for anything. I'm here to help you. Please, calm down. You're overwhelmed by stress and are not thinking clearly. We better stop here and continue tomorrow. You should go and check in at the office. Your room is probably ready by now.
Give me my coffee, you jerk!
Still with me, Mr. Harrow? Mr. Harrow, please.
Spit it out already! Come on, you thief!
Still with me, Mr. Harrow? Mr. Harrow, please.
I'll break you open if I have to.
No, not like that. I mean, something...
Bigger than uprooting your entire life? I don't know. Feels like I'm already free-falling as it is.
I mean... something you'd rather people never know about, even if you had good reasons.
Yeah. Sometimes it feels like the truth does more harm than good, but keeping it quiet for too long, that's tough, or at least for me. Maybe that's why I'm running now. Feels like freedom, leaving it all behind, but sometimes I wonder if I'm just avoiding facing some things head on. I think the rain is letting up. Hope it'll stop soon. Hey, do you sell those little croissants? You know, the ones filled with stuff?
24-hour Butterbloom Choco?
No, the ones with the vodka-flavored cream or something.
Ah, these.
Ah, yes! How much are they?
$9.89.
Here. Anyway, I'm glad we ran into each other, even if it was just in passing.
Yeah, everyone's leaving one by one. I get it, though.
Yeah, well, people change, things change. New faces come eventually.
Perhaps, but it's not the same. Us K's, though, we were the first to arrive, so nothing could convince us to leave. I just hope we don't die out soon.
You won't. Don't worry.
I still don't know what to make of Frank vanishing just like that.
I know. It's weird. Gotta admit, something feels off.
Wait, I just have to see it once more.
It's no use. Won't find anything new.
You're probably right. Oh, the rain seems to be stopping. I won't keep you any longer. Have a safe trip.
Thanks. Goodbye.
Welcome to Max Gas. You need some help getting gas in that city car of yours, you want something else? We got no booze, mind you. Yep. Have to keep your property protected, and this is the best way. You got a problem with that? Maxine K. And before you ask, yeah, I named the station after myself, Max Gas. To be honest with you, I didn't give that much thought to it. The name just made sense to me. I wanted to have something of my own, and I wanted it to be known. This little piece of former Apex Source shit shack, it could never bear the K name. I reckon this might look strange to you, but my family used to own this whole place from the mountains and the source of the River Rue to the canyon that goes to Gray City. But the only thing that's left out of all is the ranch house up north. And from the whole large family, the only ones that's still alive are Pops, Alex, and me. Yes, Anne? I don't know how you city people live in those rat holes of yours. Space is what a human needs. And empty space is the only thing we have left. You didn't come here to listen to me rambling about the sad history and state of the K family. What can I do you for? Well, my great-grandpops came to this land some 130-odd years ago with nothing but a herd of cattle and a desire to make a name for himself. Maynard K was his name. Slowly, with hard work and a lot of sweat and blood, he purchased the whole valley from the state. Made it his own. Our family filled its coffers and prospered and built a magnificent ranch manor house. 'Cause every good story has one, I guess. Anywho. But the butt of this tale is the industrialization of food production. It became much more profitable to cram as much cows as you can into concrete and metal boxes, make them live in their own shit, and pump them full of antibiotics. I even heard the poor things are forced to eat their own dead. Then better prepare a war chest for that imminent oncology ward trip. Well, anywho. My grandpops Philip tried to persuade great-grandpops Maynard to modernize, to follow the new direction money could have taken him. They had an offer to make a co-op with General Meats. Maynard refused over and over again, and that caused some bad blood between the two. That was kind of the point, you know. If they industrialized the cows, Maynard would lose both the only thing he knew how to do and his way of life. So, K's kept on doing as K's ever did, herding through the whole valley. But the industrials were making more cheap meat over flooding the market, and eventually that choked the family business dead. And as his business was dying, Maynard died. I'm just grateful he bit the dust before all he built with his own 2 hands fell to nothing. Yep, all of a sudden. Don't get me wrong, he was 80-something, but still vital, still kicking, still riding through the valley till his last day. Philip always claimed the old man died out of spite, but I think he died from a broken heart. Still, he tried to rally the family, to industrialize, but it was too little too late. We were cornered out of the Gray City market by then. So, with no source of income, the family was forced to declare bankruptcy and sell the land back to the state at dirt cheap prices. And that was the end of us. Within 1 generation, rise and fall of the House of K. It's the end for now. There are other stories about my family, but I ain't got the heart or mind to tell them. Oh, what now? Nah, you listen here. It doesn't matter how much paranoidness going on in your head, I seen more. And no matter how much I don't care about all that, fortunately for Alexia, there ain't no way in hell anyone can hack into these cameras. They're connected to this here machine. Through a special secured router completely separated from the internet and protected by firewalls and some other technical mumbo-jumbo, courtesy of my brother's assistants. So, only surveillance here is done by myself on this there little screen. Any other dumb questions? Oh, you came to get her car? I expected that pal Travis, but, if that's the case, you came for nothing. Well, she usually sends him. Like she doesn't want to have anything to do with us, like she divorced the whole valley instead of Ben. No. They've been together for a while. Years, I don't know. They live together and work in that fancy new eyesore of a bar. What about the car? Yeah. Frank towed it this morning. It's sitting in the garage, and I reckon it's gonna stay there for a long time. Anita drove to Bothwood, probably to do some errand for a fancy place up there. But her car broke down and she had to call Frank. He is the only mechanic around here. And lo and behold, her car is here to stay for a while. Because Frank, pal, if I was bleeding on the floor right here, right now, I wouldn't count on him to help me. That car is not fixed, and who knows when it will be. Will it be fixed? So, yeah, Travis can come, you can come, Anita herself can come herself. Doesn't matter, waste of time. Not as bad as what happened between those two during the ride. Don't know about the details, but when they arrived, Anita left his truck red in the face. Didn't even say bye. Frank was pissed all right, smoking 2 cigarettes at once, cursing like a sailor, left immediately after. Whatever they were talking about, it wasn't nice at all. They haven't fancied each other for some time now, you see. Frank is as good as it gets, but you can't count on him come hell or high water. Tell you what, I would have loved to be in that car like a fly on the wall during their ride here. It must have been a festival. As we say around here, no bath without a bloodbath. You're welcome. Look, I ain't got no time for crazy. You either gonna buy something or move on. I got enough of this shit at home. You do that.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow? Mr. Harrow, please.
Give me my coffee, you jerk! Spit it out already! Come on, you thief! Come on, you thief!
What do you mean it's settled? I need the internet. Could you... Hey, listen. I have to go now. So yeah, we'll have to manage without it today. I know. Sorry. Bye. Hey, listen. I have to go now. So yeah, we'll have to manage without it today. Oh, hello, Mr. Harrow. How are you? Are you ready to check in? Of course. That's my mom, Anita, with a double T, mind you. She hates it when someone misspells her name and always goes through the trouble of telling them in advance. But I get why you didn't make a connection. We don't look alike, like, at all. Just the other day, I looked through some of the stuff she forgot here, and there was this camera. I saw Anita young, real young, and we look nothing alike. No wonder, really. Everybody tells me I'm the spitting image of my dad. No. At least, not anymore. She's running that Kuiper Belt bar up the road with her new boyfriend Travis. But before, yeah, this was a family-run operation. Though it would be better to say she was running things and Dad just followed her orders. Oh man, Anita would never allow me to install the key cards. Ben, he's running the motel now, and I'm helping him, which means this is still a family business, despite Anita walking out on us. Oh, no, Travis is a decent guy. My problem is with Anita. To be honest, I don't understand why she left us. I guess I never will. I've been thinking about it a lot. Like, trying to learn some lesson here. Short answer, I don't know. And the long answer, I don't know. It's not like they ever included me in their conversations, if they had any. Like their divorce doesn't affect me. I mean, I know they had issues, but I never imagined all of it would break apart so quickly. It really fucked Dad up in the brain, though he's trying not to show it. And the worst thing, everything is different, but feels the same. Mom still calls me every day, still pushes me to do the things she thinks are best for me, and I know she's pushing Dad the same way. She doesn't have the right to meddle in our lives so much, because everything changed. Is there anything I can do for you, Mr. Harrow? If not, I have some things to take care of. All right then, let's get you into your room. So, number 6, the last one on the second floor. Everything is ready for you. And this is your key card. I see you're confused by this. You were expecting an old-fashioned key, weren't you? Well, we've decided to modernize for a number of reasons. Exactly! And it was exhausting! And my dad didn't like the cost of replacing so many locks. How did you know? Oh, so yes, it cost us a lot to implement, but now when a guest loses their key, we only need to replace a piece of programmable plastic. How great is that? It makes my life so much easier. So, here's your key card, and I'll need your signature here. Thank you. I'm here if you need anything. Enjoy your stay.
I'll break you open if I have to.
Those protein shakes are starting to cause permanent damage, Travis. You can't seriously suggest that I just let her do whatever.
Hey, just trying to help and give you a different angle.
Believe me, I've considered every possible angle.
Can't be all that bad.
Not all bad. My car is stuck at the gas station, and that idiot Frank will fix it.
You know, you can take White Lightning anytime.
I don't need your car, I need my car. My notebook is in there. I forgot it because Frank wouldn't stop fucking yapping. That notebook is like my external memory. Without it, I'm operating blind. For fuck's sake, it's like the universe is against me today.
You know what we're gonna do?
Yes, that's right. As soon as the roadblock ends, we'll close the bar for a while and drive to Maxine, so I can pick up my notebook. This way we'll solve at least one bucket of shit that the universe spilled on my head.
Wait, there's more?
And with names at that. Both Robin and Ben decided to surprise me with some very shitty news. Ben pulled a major Ben, and I have to clean up after him. Again. And Robin, she's even worse. Remember all the hoops we jumped through for her? Well, she just spat on all of it.
Hey, they're both grown-ups. Maybe let them deal with their own mess?
As I said, those protein shakes are getting to you. I let Ben manage the motel after the divorce. I let Robin stay there with him. And this is the result.
It was just a thought, nothing else. Sorry to be the fourth bucket of shit, but I got a notification that $40K was taken out of our joint account. So, what's the deal?
Really, Travis? You trust me so little? That money will be returned to the account tomorrow.
I believe you.
I can't.
Welcome to Max Gas. You need some help getting gas in that city car of yours, you don't want something else? We got no...
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
Give me my coffee, you jerk! Spit it out already!
Transfer me to billing. Why would... No, this... Hi, yes, my problem... Again? Hmm? Hey, listen, I have to go now, so let's, yeah, we'll have to manage without it. Oh, hello, Mr. Harrow, how are you? Are you ready to check? Let's get you into your room. So, number 6, the last one on the second floor. Everything is ready for you. And this is your key card. That's right, a key card. You were expecting an old-fashioned key, weren't you? Well, we've decided to modernize for a number of reasons. I would have never taken you for a locksmithing enthusiast, Mr. Harrow. I'm sure you have some theories, but you'd never guess what our primary reason was. The guests just kept on losing their keys. It was exhausting, and my dad didn't like the cost of replacing so many locks. Yeah, not a super simple process, but still quicker and cheaper than buying and installing a new lock. Regardless, the new system is still totally worth it. Not once, but even if something happens, we got like a literal tome of a manual. I thumbed through it. It seems to cover all the possibilities. And I know what you're thinking. I hope she didn't leave the manual behind an electronic lock. Don't you worry. worry a bit. It's safely tucked away in the storage room with the other manuals and warranties and whatnot. You have no idea. It was tough, especially since I had to factor in the cost too, because the business hasn't been doing well financially lately. But we got here in the end. Now our keys are just pieces of programmable plastic, and we already saved some money this way. Sure they can, if you have the right equipment, that is, which I don't. Whenever I need a new key, I have to take a card to a company in Bothwood. They take care of it in minutes and get me the card back. This makes my life so much easier. No more stressing about whether to change the lock or risk that lost key falling into the wrong hands. How great is that? Oh, well, that's easy. I have a master key card that can open any lock. So when I'm cleaning before a guest arrives, or if there's an emergency, I can open the door no problemo. So, if you don't have any more questions, Mr. Harrow, here, I'll just need your signature. Thank you. I'm here if you need anything. Enjoy your stay.
This is absurd! Why is this happening now, of all times?
Hello, sir! Am I speaking with you? Oh, well, my name is Percy Rugger, and I'm a senior sales executive at Ulterior Paralegal Exploits Consultancy. We'd like... But of course, Mr. Harrow, I'm here to answer any questions you might have. At your service, as they say. Mr. Harrow, you're quite an observant individual. I can assure you there is no script. It's just the nature of our business to be precise and to the point. Ah, you are asking the right questions, Mr. Harrow. Almost too close to the truth they don't want you to prod at. But we aren't the ones that are fake, no. We are a legitimate consultancy, and our aim is to help individuals like yourself. We are on your side, if you know what I mean. And my only goal is to get you out of there, but also to hopefully secure substantial compensation for the psychological trauma you've endured since they unjustly forced you to participate in that horrible brainwashing program. But Mr. Harrow, please try to relax. It will all be over soon. Do not despair. We will find a way to get you out of there sooner rather than later. An excellent question, Mr. Harrow. That depends. Have you signed up for a reality show lately? There you are. You're all clear then. But in order to not make a grave mistake like that in the future, I recommend you choose Ulterior Paralegal Exploits Consultancy as your advisor of choice. Now back to the important stuff. If my information is correct, you have recently been unjustly forced to participate in a treatment which, in our opinion, may have consequences not aligned with your best interests.
How can I help you, Mr. Harrow? No worries, Mr. Harrow. That happens all the time. Good thing I have my master key card here with me. Let me just check something real quick. Sorry for waiting, but I'll need to confirm something. Confirmation should come in a minute. Listen, I'm really sorry, but we'll have to wait for my father to return. As soon as the roadblock is gone, that is around 9, he'll be here. Until then, just have a seat and relax. Right. Private matter. No questions asked. We still need to wait for my dad, though. Sorry. Mr. Harrow? No! Now, is there anything else I can do for you while we wait?
Ben Fleming. Sorry, can't talk now. Quite busy. Call later. No, it's quite all right. Gotta go now. Bye-bye. Ben Fleming. Sorry, can't talk now. Quite busy. Call later. I don't know, around 8:30 or later. Gotta go now. Bye-bye. Yeah, hello? Yeah, well, I got more than a couple of answers, none of them good. Let's keep this short, please. I think about that often. And the guessing answer is, I think I told her no one time too many. She never liked no's, you know. That's my Nita, yeah. The more problems there are, the tighter she grips. It's nice talking to you, but I would really like to get to sleep, you know? Yeah, she's angry at me, like always. She wanted out, but she still wants to push me like she's in. Fuck's sake. And I don't want to dance to her song anymore. It's nice talking to you, but I would really like to get to sleep, you know? Yeah, Nita's doing Nita things. Robin got my hard-headedness, so she's fine. It's nice talking to you, but I would really like to get to sleep, you know? Yeah, nice talk.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow? Mr. Harrow, I'm aware that you may be experiencing and will surely be coming back to this condition, but for now, I just want you to... That's good to hear. However, since this is your first session, I'll allow a few questions. If there's... I'm sorry, whom exactly are we talking about here? That's quite an important subject. All right, let me give you a general answer and we can dig into the details afterwards. There could be many reasons why someone develops an intense need to control others and their surroundings. More often than not, it stems from an experience of helplessness or deep uncertainty, usually rooted in childhood. Those experiences might have been triggered by traumatic events or events perceived as traumatic, without anyone there to provide comfort or safety. Indeed, they often feed off each other. Uncertainty can lead to helplessness, and helplessness breeds more uncertainty. Those experiences can lead a person to develop an intense need to control their environment. As a child, they cling to routines, to what's familiar and predictable. Later in life, that need can grow into micromanaging, or worse, outright intrusion into the lives of those around them. With time, and often through therapy, such a person can learn to strike a balance between their need for control and the unpredictable nature of the world around them. I hope that satisfied your curiosity. Now, tell me about your parents. Which one had the need to control everything, including you? I understand that. If needed, we'll revisit this topic next time then. Of course. All right then. That's it for today. You should go and check in at the office. Your room is probably...
Come on, you thief! I'll break you open if I have to.
Hello. I'm not buying anything. Yes? Listen, I don't know who you are and I don't care. She knows where her stuff is. Ask her. And I'm telling you, leave me alone. Listen, I'm out.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow? Mr. Harrow, I'm aware that you may be and will surely be coming back to this condition, but for now, that's good to hear. Now, in order to keep us focused, however, since this is your first
Give me my coffee, you jerk!
What? I understand that, Richard. But you don't seem capable of understanding my instructions. So, I'm going to repeat them one more time and hope they get through all the noise in your head. Here's what will happen. What is it now? If you stick to my plan, all will be well. No. If you stick to my plan, all will be well. If you stick to my plan.
What's the password for today? Hands up!
Still with me, Mr. Harrow? Mr. Harrow, please.
Spit it out already! Come on, you...
I understand, but the text said today. No, No, I didn't misconfigure the firewall.
I'll break you